You ever finish Half-Life 2 and just sit there, like, damn, now what? You replay it, you install mod, you touch Black Mesa again because you're weak, and today I'm breaking down 5 Half-Life mods every fan needs to play. Not just because they're good, but because they understand what makes Half-Life, Half-Life. No shovelware bullshit, just atmosphere, pacing, and science going horribly wrong. Let's get into it. Caged drops you into the Half-Life universe with one simple idea. What if you strip the player of comfort? You're not Gordon Freeman, you're not even that special, and you're trapped. The mod takes place in a sealed Combine detention facility. Tight corridors, flickering lights, heavy industrial machinery humming like it hates you. Personally. Ammo is scarce, weapons are limited, and the level design deliberately funnels you into claustrophobic spaces where every headcrab feels like a personal attack. What Caged absolutely nails is pressure. Not combat difficulty, psychological pressure. You're constantly aware that the environment itself is hostile. Steam vents, moving machinery, doors that sound like they might not open again. Enemy encounters are short but intense.
Well, you know what? Back at you, my guy.
The Combine aren't everywhere, but when they show up, it's deliberate. You're encouraged to think before shooting, because panic equals death. This mod feels like Half-Life if Valve leaned harder into survival horror, without going full Resident Evil. It respects pacing, it lets silence breathe, and when music hits, it matters. This mod made me realize how much Half-Life thrives when it stops giving a damn about making you feel powerful. Caged doesn't want you to win, it wants you to survive, and honestly, that's probably way scarier. Arg. Echoes is what happens when a modder understands environmental storytelling better than most AAA studios. You play as a scientist, trapped during the Black Mesa incident, but instead of explosions and constant chaos, Echoes focuses on aftermath. Abandoned labs, locked doors, messages left behind that feel a little too human.
Wait a minute, hold on, this is a water slide. It is! That's sick!
The combat is light, and that's intentional. This mod isn't about mowing down aliens, it's about understanding what happened when everything went to hell, 5 minutes before Gorn showed up. Level design is clean, logical, and grounded. Labs feel like labs, maintenance areas feel like places humans actually worked, and that realism makes every corpse hit harder. Echoes also introduces clever puzzle moments that don't scream, video game! They're subtle, physics-based, and integrated naturally into the environment. No hand-holding, just Half-Life doing what it does best. The storytelling is quiet, but devastating. You piece together what happened through environmental clues, not expedition dumps. And by the end, you realize that this wasn't Gorn's story, it was everyone else's. Echoes is proof that Half-Life doesn't need explosions to be powerful. Sometimes all it takes is an empty hallway, a dead scientist, and the realization that you're already too late. Yeah, this one stuck with me. Escape 2.0 is old school Half-Life mod energy, and I mean that in the best possible way. The mod is combat forward but not brainless. You're escaping a hostile facility while navigating enemy-heavy environments that demand movement, positioning, and quick decision-making. Gunplay feels tight, encounters are frequent but fair. And unlike a lot of older mods, Escape 2.0 actually understands encounter spacing. You're not just thrown into meat grinders for no reason. The mod's pacing ramps steadily. Early sections ease you in, mid-game introduces layered combat spaces, and late game goes full oh shit mode, with heavier enemy resistance and tighter layouts. Visually, it sticks close to classic Half-Life aesthetics, industrial textures, military zones, and underground passages. Nothing fancy, but everything functional. Escape 2.0 doesn't try to reinvent Half-Life, it just executes the formula cleanly, confidently, and without bullshit. If you miss that raw Half-Life 1 energy, tight levels, aggressive pacing, and combat that doesn't screw around, Escape 2.0 is exactly what you're looking for. No gimmicks, just pure, sweaty survival. Arg. Field intensity feels like Half-Life experimenting with scale. You're thrown into environments that feel larger, more open, and more chaotic than usual. Combat encounters are dynamic, often involving multiple enemy types and vertical spaces that force you to stay mobile.
Wow, that was bloody dark.
What sets field intensity apart is momentum. Once things start moving, they don't stop. The mod constantly pushes you forward. New threats, new spaces, no time to breathe. The level design emphasizes flow. You're climbing, dropping, flanking, retreating, and advancing in rapid succession. It's exhausting in a good way. This mod understands that Half-Life combat shines when it feels like controlled chaos. You're never fully safe, but you're never helpless either. Field intensity is the kind of mod that leaves you leaning forward in your chair like a damn goblin. It doesn't let you relax, and honestly, I kinda respect it for that. Induction is subtle, slow. This mod leans hard into atmosphere and mystery. You're dropped into unfamiliar spaces with minimal context. and the mod trusts you to figure things out without shoving lore down your throat.
Oh, is that Gina Cross? I think it is.
Puzzles are integrated naturally, often tied directly to the environment rather than abstract mechanics. It feels like a place that exists, not a level built to challenge you. Induction feels like Half-Life at its most introspective. Less about survival, more about understanding where you are and why you're there. Induction doesn't scare you with monsters, it scares you with silence, and that's way harder to pull off. This mod knows exactly what it's doing. If you love Half-Life mods that respect the source material, understanding of pacing, and don't treat players like idiots, play these, and tell me which mod ruined your nerves the hardest. That being said, my name is DJ, and I have been your captain for this evening. Arrgh.